Alright, what's up everybody? I'm Vay.
And I'm Kay.
And this is Vay and Kay. Alright, so today it is going to be a story time video. I told everybody on my social media that we was going to have like a story time and whatnot going up. It was supposed to be yesterday, but somebody wanted to fall asleep early and whatnot. But it is what it is. So this story time is going to be about how we met. I'm going to give you my side of the story. She's definitely going to give you her side of the story. And it's going to be funny for y'all. So I'm going to let her explain, because it's ladies first, how we met and how we first spoke to each other.
Okay, so I was at home and I was really bored and I was just laying in bed.
Let them know where you're from.
I was in Vermont. I was getting there. And I was really bored, so I was just looking at all of my friends that were active on Facebook, and I saw his name, but I didn't recall ever sending him a friend request or him sending me one. But I thought his name was really cool, so I clicked on it and I messaged him, and I just said hey, and then he didn't respond. I guess he was at work or something, but in the time that I was waiting for him to respond, I decided to stalk his Facebook and make sure that he was worth talking to. And then I saw a bunch of pictures on his Facebook of him being with a whole bunch of girls, so I just jumped to the conclusion that he was in a relationship. So then I messaged back and I said, never mind, it looks like you're in a relationship. And then I think it was a couple hours later that you responded.
No, I think I responded right then.
No, you did not.
Yeah, well, it
was a little bit after he responded, and he just said, hey, was basically telling me how he was single. And then we had talked all night, and...
Nah, we didn't talk all night that night. It wasn't that night.
Yeah, well, we talked really late. And then I asked him, I said, should I let you go? Do you have work in the morning? And I was kind of hoping he was going to say no, but he said yes, that he had work. So he told me to message him that we would talk tomorrow, and then at 10 o'clock at night, the next night, he would call me. And so here I'm thinking, he wasn't really going to call, because I didn't really think he was going to call. And all day we talked while I was at work, which I worked at a daycare, and we were talking on Facebook, and I had gotten home, and 10 o'clock hit, and I was sleeping when you called.
Yeah. It was like 11 when I called. It was 10:50. Matter of 10:53. I know the exact time.
Yeah, and he had called, and I was passed out, but I woke up and answered his call. And I remember that call because that was the night that I was all blushy. We were asking questions about each other, trying to just figure each other out because we knew nothing about each other. And we're both allergic to seafood. And I remember I was the happiest person ever that we both had the same allergy. And I was blushing like crazy. And then he lived in Pennsylvania. I lived in Vermont. So it was an 8-hour drive. I didn't have a car at the time. I was going to college and working at a daycare full time. And about a month and a half into us dating, I got my car so that I could drive to Pennsylvania and visit him. And so every month, from the time I got my car until we moved in with each other. So we started talking in September, and I got my car early November.
No, it was October.
Yeah, October. Didn't I say October?
You said November.
No, because you started...
You literally just said
Yeah,
November.
Because it was in the beginning of November. We dated for a month before I got my car.
No, it wasn't.
Yes.
Because I remember you came to visit me. I remember you called me, and in November was I might come down for a couple days. But then
okay, so I got my car in October. End of October.
The middle. It's the 16th you got your car.
Okay. And then I got my car, and I was just I wasn't paying rent. I was living with my mom and stuff. So I was basically just stacking up my checks from work to go visit him. His mom didn't know about me at the time. So every time I went down to Pennsylvania to visit him, we had to get a hotel. So I basically drove down, which was 16-hour round trip. Then when I was down there, I would go down Friday after work, and I would head back home Sunday around I would try to come back home around 4 o'clock, and it never ended up that way. I would always leave later. And we would get a hotel for the 2 nights, and we did that for 6 months.
Yeah.
6 months, and then in March he moved in with me in New Hampshire. We moved in together, and then now we go down together to Pennsylvania, which is really cool because we travel down there to see his friends and family, and I'm no longer doing it by myself, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, it all started off with a message.
Alright, so I'm gonna let y'all know how this happened. This is all BS. She lied to y'all.
I just didn't give him exact dates. He knows exact dates.
So, and the funny thing is, neither one of us had never asked each other out. It was an automatic date process, shit like that. But
It was.
she lied to y'all, and she thought my name was cute, and that's a lie.
No, it is not.
That's a lie.
So why did I just randomly message you? Tell me.
She went through my pictures before she saw my name. She's like, you know what? I like him. He cute.
No, it's not.
And went through all my pictures.
How are you gonna tell me what I was doing on my bed?
Whatever, yo. I'm gonna let y'all know the real deal story.
Okay.
So she texted me. I knew exactly what I was doing that day and everything. I was at my cousin's house, and we was just chilling. We was about to go to Walmart. Back then, you know, you go to Walmart midnight
No, it was the
shit.
first time I said I loved you.
That wasn't the first night. Can I get to my? Can I
Okay, go
explain
ahead.
my story? So that night is when she texted me and was like, "Hey, who the fuck is this? I ain't never seen his name a day in my life. Swear to God, I ain't never seen a day in my life." And so I'm like, I'm curious, and then she texts back like, "Never mind, look like you with a girlfriend and all this stuff." I'm like, da 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 da. But I'm gonna keep it a whole Benji with y'all. She ain't explaining part of the story. I lied to her.
You had a whole girlfriend.
I had a whole
I
girlfriend.
wasn't gonna expose that.
But it wasn't one of those good relationships either. I'm gonna let y'all know that now. It was just fronts put on and everything. So I told her I was single. Next day, me and my girlfriend over. Bam. My new girlfriend. So all of that, don't leave your girlfriend that you got now for the new girl that you might not. Don't listen to that shit. That shit ain't never worked. I've been with this girl a year and a half.
Which, let me add, because I remember when he told me he was single, I kind of fought it because I really didn't believe it. And then, like I said, every month I would go down and visit him for a weekend. It was after the second time I went down to Pennsylvania.
No, it was right after the first time when you came back.
Okay, my memory sucks, I guess. After the first time, I came back home, and he told me, call me when you make it home safe, because it's a long drive, and I was by myself. So I got home. I was so excited that I had just seen him. Like, I just met him for the first time. It was a great weekend. It was perfect. I was laying in bed, and he was like, I have something to tell you. I didn't want to tell you in person because I didn't want to make you mad. And I was like, okay, what's up? And then he had told me that the night I messaged him, he left his girlfriend to talk to me, so that him saying he was single wasn't a lie. And I just remember bawling my eyes out. I felt so bad for her. I felt like a homewrecker. It was horrible. I cried myself to sleep, and he felt horrible because he made me cry right as soon as I got home after meeting him. He was terrified I was going to leave him and, like, never talk to him again. So that was the first time he ever lied to me.
But after that, it was cool. And she came to visit me one time. I'm going to let y'all know this now. Your mom's, pops, y'all don't know this, but yo, she was in the crib. Y'all wondering where I was at that night? I was with her in the wheel. We was chilling. Don't worry about anything else, but we was chilling. So I came home the next day, my mom cursed me out. Where the fuck you been at and all types of stuff like that? I stayed over at my cousin's house. Lied to her and everything. As soon as my mom left for work, right in the crib.
Which I felt horrible about.
Felt horrible about it. I was like, you know what, man? She gonna be wifey one day.
And I swear his mom hated me until I got pregnant.
She did, but then, nah, it wasn't when you got pregnant.
It was around my birthday.
Nah, it wasn't even that. It was like.
Yes, it was, because that's when she, like, that was the first time I knew that she started liking me.
It was like
in August.
New Year's. It was New Year's because I started talking about you more.
No, the first time I got that his mom truly liked me was when she sent me a happy birthday message while I was at work, and basically, like, said that I was part of the family. And then when I got pregnant, she said it to me in person, and that's how I really knew. But it was August.
Yeah, after that, she would come down every month and whatnot, and then basically, okay, after a while, you just can't keep letting her go down by herself and go back up by herself, you know what I mean? So I made that trip up there, and I ain't never looked back. Because all I've been doing is out here stacking this cheddar, you know what I'm saying, getting to this money. You see the hoodie. looking nice, smooth. And literally all I do is work up here. But yeah, one of these days I'm gonna put a ring on it. I'm letting y'all know that now. So everybody that's a subscriber and family and friends, just know that that ring coming soon. Not too soon, but it's coming soon. So I want everybody to know that. But yeah, that's how we met. And I love my baby. She know that.
I'm eating. Did you even finish your side of the story?
Yeah, I finished my side of the story.
Oh.
That's how we met. And
Our first date was at Wendy's.
no, it wasn't. It was Friendlies. Yeah,
Friendlies.
Her memory
That's
sucks.
what I meant to say. I meant to say
Yeah,
Friendlies.
like, that shit sucks. You can't tell her nothing and make her, like, remember anything. Like, it's
I know.
bad.
Everyone's like, please don't. If I tell you this, will it stay between us? And I'm like, yeah, I won't remember in an hour.
Kids don't even believe her. If she's trying to keep a secret, that thing getting spilled.
No, it's not, because I forget. I'll try. If I ever tried to tell somebody's stuff, it was wrong information, clearly, because I don't remember.
Goodness gracious. Well, if you're new to the channel, what's that?
I don't spill people's stuff.
Well, if you're new to the channel, go like, give this video a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends and your people to subscribe to the channel. We new, but we gonna be booming soon. I'm letting y'all know that now. We gonna be up there.
And we're all gonna be Team K.
Nah, it's Team V. Spam that down in the comments. Team V. You know what time it is, man. It's gang style. You heard me? Alright, I'm gonna holler at y'all.